Hey everybody, I think I'm live. I hope I'm live. It's always that moment when you first touch the go live button that you have to wait and kind of watch and see if everything starts doing what it's supposed to do. And then I use this really cool product that allows you to see my face and my hands at the same time. But because of that, it's a little bit of a delay from actual Facebook, which means that I don't see your comments come through right away. So I'm always just kind of like, is it working? Is this thing on? Anybody? So anyway, welcome. My name is Wendy. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in California. Although you can purchase from me no matter where you are in the United States. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Marianne. Hi, Cindy. Got a couple of Cindy's on here. So give me thumbs ups, give me hearts, give me smiles, whatever you want to give me, because that lets Facebook know that you are enjoying this video. And then also share this, because I am going to choose three. I had to look at how many I had. I have 3 things to give away today, and I'm going to choose 3 winners, but they're only going to go to people who have shared the video. So share it and then comment shared, and that's how I will know that you've shared it. And then give me those hearts and those thumbs up and all that stuff too, because that lets Facebook know you're watching, you're interested. Okay, we have a lot of stuff to chit chat about today. Hold please, I need to grab something. Okay, so the first thing I want to tell you about is my February class to go. My February class to go is officially released, and I forgot to put the link in the description, so I will do it as soon as we get off of this live event. Where's my other card? I thought I brought 4 in here. I guess I did not. Oh yeah, here, it's right here. Good Lord. Good grief, Gertie. Okay, so these are the cards. They are a Beautimus Maximus, if you ask me. I love the colors and I love the simplicity. So here's the first card. Here's the second one. Isn't it cute? Here's the third. And then this one is the 4th, a good luck card, which you could put any sentiment there. So what is my class to go? Class to go is something I do every month. You make 4 different card designs, 2 of each of them, and you get to choose if you want to include some of the product or not, or you can just get the kits, or you can just buy the video and the PDF. The video and PDF's $23. If you get the kits, it's $27. So it's only $4 more to just get the kits. If you choose to add product, we discount it. We discount the card kit so that you're not paying for the card kit plus the product. Basically, you're ending up getting the card kit for free if you purchase the product that we have given as an option. So again, I'll link to that in the description below. But if you go to my website at loveandstampin.com and click on classes and then click current class to go, there's a video there and all the information you would need for getting these cards. And you only have 1 more week to sign up for this class, and then it closes. Okay, so there's that. And let's see, we have giveaways today and we have a fun project to make. So I'm going to take you to my stamp table because I also want to show you some of the random acts of kindness cards that I've received. Oh, I should cover these people's, sorry, didn't think about that. Need to cover their addresses. So I got this adorable card from my team member Jerry. And she just sent me this because she's looking forward to meeting me in Salt Lake City in April. And that's when our next Stampin' Up event is with, and so I'll be there. Oh, thanks, Marianne. I appreciate that. And then this is another card that I received. This is from Belle Eckert. And it's a thank you card. I thought it was absolutely gorgeous. I love how she did this background stamping. And she said that she is just focusing on her regular job and stamping a lot. She's on my team, so she was just wanting to let me know that she wasn't going to be selling stuff, which I think, you know, I always laugh when people think that if you purchase the starter kit and you join my team, that it means then that you have to sell things, because you don't. I choose to do this for a livelihood, but you don't have to choose that. So as part of me choosing that, I'm providing to you a lot of fun opportunities to just get involved. So when you purchase the starter kit from Stampin' Up, you are not required to sell things. You're not required to attend meetings. As long as you purchase with your discount, you stay active. So that's kind of how it works. It's not a big deal. And then if you don't stay active, like you don't meet that requirement and stay active, that's okay too. Then you just go back to being my customer, which is super simple and easy, right? So I got this note from Mary. Mary made this for me. Thank you for the shirts and for all the inspiration. She's also on my team, and I sent her some shirts that had my business logo on them. So she's just thanking me for that. And then she made this cool card. Look, the good things in life are better with you. And then look how it opens. Isn't that fun? Super fun. Oops, I did it wrong. I closed it wrong. Doot doot. So there's that card. And then I love how she decorated the envelope. All right, and then this one is from, it's hand stitched, which I think is adorable. And it is from Laura Jones, who is also on my team. And I just love that she did this hand stitching on this card. So this is really, really sweet card, and I love the colors too. The colors are phenomenal. Okay, so that's those. Today I'm actually putting together your bubble up cards that I won at some point. Oh, fun. Oh, good. Let It Ride's on your wish list. So this is our product spotlight for this week. So you might be thinking, okay, why would you spotlight something so specific? Because I thought that myself. I thought, this probably maybe isn't a good choice of a spotlight, because there's going to be a lot of people that will just dismiss it right off the bat because it's horses, and they're like, I don't know anybody who rides, or I don't know anybody who's going to want horse cards. But I am here to tell you that every little girl ever in their life at some point probably has liked horses. So you could definitely use it just for that alone if you have any little girls in your life at all. But then the other thing is that horses really are just kind of this timeless, majestic creature, right? I mean, everybody appreciates the power of a horse and the majesty of a horse. They're very beautiful and graceful, and they're so much fun to watch. So I grew up riding horses. I have a story on Wednesday about that, and I grew up around them, and I think they're beautiful. I don't ride anymore, but I have lots of family members that do. I have friends that do. I'm pretty much right in the middle of like a whole bunch of cowboy country, right? So yeah, so I have plenty of people I can make these cards for and use this stamp set for. And even if you weren't a horse person, you could totally appreciate this card. Okay, so, and the sentiments are beautiful. Yes. So this is the card we're going to make. I love it. And if you're like me, sometimes you probably see like a piece of designer series paper and you go, where did that come from? Because it's being used in such a different way than you might see in the catalog or something. So I'm gonna let you guess where this designer series paper is from. If you're a demonstrator, you'll probably know right away, but I'm gonna let you guys guess on that, and we're gonna make the card. So the first thing that we need is our pieces. So I've pre-cut and prepped everything, and then I have a little bit of a different card design for my VIP group here in a little bit. So I've cut and prepped everything because it just makes it easier when I'm doing a live event to have everything cut and ready for you. So this piece of cardstock is cut at 4 1/4 by 11. And I've got the hardwood background stamp here in place. And I'm going to just kind of eyeball where I want this to go. Yep, that's good. And I'm not even going to anchor it down with the magnets because this has to stamp the whole thing. So I have to say I used to only get these background stamps on the hardwood, but now I can get them like this, which saves me a little bit of money, and I can put them in my Stamparatus. So I could not put these on the big giant block and stamp with them. I just was not, I'm too clumsy. So now that we have the Stamparatus, I can just do it this way, and it works fantastically. And I'm just making sure that I'm applying pressure everywhere because it's such a big stamp. And voila! Isn't that beautiful? All right. So now I can just set my Stamparatus aside because we don't need it anymore. It is the Garden Impressions DSP. But did it kind of throw you at first? Were you like, I don't recognize that DSP. Okay, so as we make this card, I'm going to share ways to step it up, okay? So for example, this original card here was made with the crushed curry cardstock, which, let me get my cheat sheet out here to know what I cut these papers at because I can't remember. I am horrible. There it is. Okay, so this layer is cut at 4 1/4 by 2 1/2. And we are just going to use snail adhesive to add it to the card base. Okay, so I have some funnies to tell you while I'm assembling. I'm going to try to assemble, tell you a story, and hop back and forth between the story and the card, okay? That's what we're doing. That's how this is gonna go. So, we live in Northern California, and it gets chilly here. Now, we've had this discussion before. If you are new, this is cut at 4 by 2 1/4. If you are new, okay, before I forget this, I want to tell you, one of the ways you could step this up is you could emboss this piece back here with a embossing folder so that it had some dimension and texture, okay? So now we've layered down the Garden Impressions piece, and we've got this piece. This is 2 1/4 by 4, and this one is 2 1/2 by 4 1/4. So we're gonna stamp. Okay, so yeah, living in Northern California, it can get chilly here. I'm about an hour and a half from Tahoe, Lake Tahoe. So it can get cool here for sure, but really cold, no, not so much. So every once in a while we might, I mean like rarely we might hit the teens where I am, but for the most part, no. How old is that paper? It's in the annual catalog. Are we asking about this paper? It's in the annual catalog. Okay, so Night of Navy ink, we're gonna stamp our horse. So anyway, we are having a snow day today. This is where you get to laugh because I'm in California and there's literally 0 snow on the ground where I live, but there's a chance of snow in the mountains which means the buses could not safely drive there. So, so they've declared it a snow day. Now, what makes this laughable is that it's like 45 degrees outside, and even where it's supposed to snow, it's probably like going to be a high of like 38 or 40 today. But here's the thing. This is what my husband says, and this might just be like our excuse because we don't like people making fun of us for being scared of the weather. We're really not scared of the weather, but I mean, you know, we're cautious. Is this, that where we live, I live in the foothills, and into kind of where I live, like goes from the foothills and then kind of starts to go into the Sierra Nevadas. Not really, but kind of. So so anyway, where I live, there's a lot of twists and turns in the upcountry region and hills. Okay. So it's not flat. It's not like being like, my cousin lives in Montana, and she's always laughing at us because of which is funny because she's from here. So like there should be no shock as to us closing schools for this, but she's like laughing at us because today it's negative 25 degrees with the wind chill in Montana. She messaged me this. There's a foot of snow on the ground and they're still going to have school. What the heck? Who does that? That's child abuse. Why did I put my ink away? Because I'm talking. Lord help her. Jesus, take the wheel. Okay, so we have to stamp our sentiment. So to me, that is wrong. You do not make children go to school with the snow like that. Okay, so yes, we do have snow plows and we have salt trucks. I don't know if we have salt trucks, but we have snow plows for sure. And so that's the comedy of it, right? Is that, but it is so like unusual for us. I mean, guys, I'm at 1,000 foot elevation. I mean, I'm 1,000 feet above sea level. That's not much. So for us to get snow is like a super, super, super crazy rare occurrence. So I think it just, okay, so we are wimpy Californians. It does just freak everybody out. Everybody's like, oh my gosh, we can't do anything. There's snow. Panic. Panic. So yeah, that's the truth. We are wimps when it comes to weather. I have to admit it. Like, I don't think it could ever. Wow, it's raining in Southern California, and that's a really big deal here. Yeah, I know. Yeah, so my friends who live in SoCal are even worse than the ones that live in Northern California. Hey, Jerry. You know what? I'm not going to put this. I got to put these on. See, I'm talking. Y'all, I am talking, and it's messing me up. Okay, let's see. I'm going to do this one. Oh, for heaven's sake, no. Decline. Hopefully that it did not just mess up my entire. Usually I try to remember to put on a do not disturb when I'm doing a live on my phone, because I use my phone to film. Sometimes I forget. So clearly today I have forgotten. Okay, so these, you might be wondering where these little die cuts are from. I'm going to tell you in just a second. We'll just put that one right here. I kind of want these going more sideways and less up and down. Oops, I just tore that one. Oh, Lord help her. Okay, that's good. It's going to work. We're going to be fine. We got this. Okay. Ta-da! Finished. Not record time. Oh, God, my screen's frozen. Can you guys see my screen still? I may need to reattach this. Let's see. Okay, so you're gonna just see me for a minute while I fix my other screen. Give me a second, guys. I should still be live though while I do this. There's really actually nothing left to see on the card. I had just finished it. Let's see if this picks up. No, of course not. Hold on. First, I'm going to make it so that nobody else can call me and cause this problem again. Ugh. I get so frustrated with myself when I forget to do stuff like that. Like block the phone from getting calls. Okay. Okay, so now it should be unfrozen. Oh, there it is. Okay. So there's the finished card. We should not be frozen anymore. Finished card, done. Okay. So, yeah, right? Maybe the snow caused the frozen video, except it's not snowing. It's not snowing at all. It says it's going to snow, but it's not. Okay, so that's the card for today. Now we're going to do giveaways. So I'll show you the stuff I have to give away. I've got this gorgeous galvanized paper. This is my last little sampler of it. There's 2 sheets in here. And this is from the holiday catalog. So there's that. And then I've got 2 rolls of the celebration ribbon that's sold out. Sold out. So, so we're going to do both of these. So let's do our giveaways. Let me grab my Post-it notes. You know I have to have my Post-it notes to do my giveaways. Otherwise I'll forget who I called. Thank you. I'm glad you guys like the card. Here, I'll leave it on the screen so you can see it. Oh, should we do, feeling like maybe we should stamp something on an envelope. Let's do that really quick. I almost forgot. Let's do these trees. I know that the trees, come on, you stinker. I can't get a hold of this and I don't want to rip my stamp. So here's my trick. Ta-da! I spatula it up. All right, I'm gonna ink this bad boy up. Isn't that pretty? So now I've got my finished card and my envelope. Ta-da! Beautiful. Okay, so giveaways. I have 3. Here we go. Dun, dun, dun. Debbie Green. Debbie Green is the first winner. I was scrolling to somebody who shared the video. So we're going to go up and look for the very first commenter that shared. Cindy Castor. And then, who else? Come on. Finding somebody who clicked shared. As I scroll, it's going to land on somebody who shared here soon. Joyce Puglia? I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm sorry, I'm probably not. Okay, there you go. There's our winners and our beautiful card for the day. I'll be live in my VIP group here in just a little bit at 11:15. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you want to shop with me, you can shop at shoploveandstampin.com. You can purchase my framelit cheat sheet. The link is in the description. And as soon as I hop off here, I'm going to add the link to my February class to go so you can sign up for that for February. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you again next Monday. Bye.